Panasonic has always taken a different path compared to many other camera manufacturers. While some brands focus on frequent updates and headline-grabbing specifications, Panasonic tends to move with patience, prioritizing long development cycles and tools that feel ready for real production environments. This philosophy was clearly reflected in the original Lumix S1H, a camera that quickly established itself as one of the most respected hybrid cinema tools in the full-frame mirrorless space. It was not designed to compete in marketing battles or chase temporary trends. Instead, it was built to serve filmmakers who needed stability, consistency, and professional-level video performance in a relatively compact body. Over time, the S1H earned a reputation that few hybrid cameras have been able to match. It even received Netflix certification, reinforcing its credibility as a production-ready tool rather than a consumer-oriented camera. Filmmakers valued its strong dynamic range, reliable internal recording options, effective thermal management, and overall dependability in demanding shooting conditions. Even years after its release, it remains relevant thanks to firmware support and its cinema-focused design philosophy. Now, attention is turning toward what comes next, and discussions around the rumored Panasonic Lumix S1H II are beginning to intensify. Although Panasonic has not officially confirmed the existence of the S1H II, consistent industry speculation suggests that development is well underway. Based on typical product cycles, many expect a potential announcement window between late 2025 and early 2026. Panasonic's professional camera releases are known for long intervals, especially for flagship cinema-oriented models. Unlike consumer cameras that receive frequent iterative updates, Panasonic's high-end video systems are usually introduced only when there is a meaningful technological leap to justify a successor. This is why expectations surrounding the S1H II are particularly high. It is not being viewed as a simple refresh, but as a potential generational shift. In terms of positioning, the S1H II is expected to sit at the top of Panasonic's full-frame hybrid lineup. It would likely be placed above the S5 series while existing alongside Panasonic's more modular cinema systems. However, it would not replace those systems. Instead, it would occupy a unique space that bridges the gap between traditional mirrorless hybrid cameras and dedicated cinema rigs. Panasonic is expected to continue targeting professional filmmakers, documentary creators, independent production teams, and advanced hybrid shooters who need serious video capability without moving into full cinema camera territory. Marketing expectations also follow Panasonic's established pattern. Rather than relying on flashy promotional campaigns or spec-heavy announcements, the S1H II would likely be introduced with a focus on professional reliability, workflow efficiency, and real-world production performance. Panasonic has historically emphasized how its cameras perform on set rather than how they compare on paper, and that approach is expected to continue. One of the most significant areas of speculation revolves around the sensor. The original S1H used a sensor that was strong for its time, but modern expectations for video-centric cameras have evolved significantly. For the S1H II, industry rumors suggest a newly developed full-frame sensor in the 24 to 30 megapixel range, optimized primarily for video performance rather than still photography resolution. This is an important distinction, as Panasonic appears to be prioritizing image quality, readout speed, and dynamic range over raw pixel counts. A major rumored improvement involves sensor architecture. Some reports suggest a partially stacked design or similar high-speed readout system. The primary goal of this approach would be to significantly reduce rolling shutter, which has become one of the key performance benchmarks for modern video cameras. Rolling shutter artifacts, such as distorted vertical lines during fast motion or quick pans, have long been a limitation in CMOS-based sensors. If Panasonic can reduce this effect substantially, it would represent a major improvement in usability for handheld shooting, action sequences, and dynamic filmmaking environments. Alongside speed improvements, dynamic range is expected to remain one of Panasonic's strongest advantages. The S1H II is rumored to achieve over 15 stops of usable dynamic range, refining the performance of its V-Log profile even further. This would allow filmmakers to retain more detail in both highlights and shadows, especially in challenging lighting conditions. The goal appears to be not just capturing more information, but making that information more usable in post-production workflows. Other expected image improvements include more consistent high ISO performance, enhanced dual native ISO behavior, smoother highlight roll-off, and improved shadow recovery with reduced noise and color shifting. These refinements would make the camera more forgiving in uncontrolled lighting environments, which is particularly important for documentary work and event filming. Additionally, Panasonic is rumored to be refining its color science to produce more accurate tones, improved skin rendering, and better color separation while maintaining its signature neutral, grade-friendly image profile. While the S1H II is primarily expected to be a video-focused tool, still photography performance is also expected to benefit from these sensor improvements. Although not the primary design focus, better tonal depth and more natural color reproduction would make it more versatile as a hybrid device. On the video side, expectations are significantly higher. One of the most widely discussed possibilities is the inclusion of 8K video recording, potentially up to 30 frames per second with internal 10-bit capture. If implemented, this would allow for extremely detailed footage, as well as oversampling for cleaner 4K output and increased flexibility in post-production cropping and reframing. Alongside 8K, the camera is also expected to offer robust 6K and 4K recording modes. Higher frame rate options such as 4K at 120 frames per second are also widely speculated, potentially with minimal cropping depending on recording mode. This would make the S1H II suitable for slow-motion work in professional environments without sacrificing image quality. Ultimately, the S1H II is shaping up to be a camera designed for filmmakers who prioritize real-world performance over specification marketing. Whether used for independent filmmaking, documentary production, commercial work, or high-end hybrid shooting, it could become a defining tool in Panasonic's lineup for the next generation of creators. While nothing is confirmed yet, the direction of these rumors suggests a camera that does not simply replace its predecessor, but pushes the concept of a hybrid cinema system even further than before.